Hello, my rain dudes and flower girls, to the hybrid challenge part 16. I'm really happy how far we have gotten, and I hope y'all like the hybrids in today's video. I like them, and here's the grid from last time. And now let's get into the video. This is Mintmoss, and she is a ice leaf hybrid, and I feel like she would be the type of person to just live in a forest and rather not be around other dragons. It's not that she doesn't like them, she just doesn't want to be around other dragons. And I think she would be born way in the future, like where there's a whole bunch of other hybrids. So she wouldn't be like not accepted, she would be accepted. But she prefers to live by herself, and she doesn't mind other dragons, she just doesn't want to be around them that much. I based her off of a mink, and I was originally going to name her Mink, and then I changed my mind and named her Mintmoss, because I think Mintmoss is a cute name for her, because like it suits both her tribes, her parents, because like mint is kind of like cool and moss is like leafwing-ish. So yeah, I really like how her design came out, and when the picture that I based off of her had roses, so I based her off of a mink and I gave her a rose. So, and I think it works, and I like how she came out, and I hope you do too. I really like how she turned out, so yeah. I really like how I'm getting better at the Icewing horns on their spine. And now we're on to this guy. This guy doesn't have a name, so if you have a name for him, please leave it down below. He is a silk sand hybrid, and I think he would be born after the last book of Arc 3, and people are kind of still iffy about the hybrid, so they don't really like him. And that makes him and then when he starts to grow up, he starts to be angry at everybody because no one's accepting him. And I really like how he came out, and I think he would wear flowers to make him feel better, but it only makes people think he's trying to be nicer, and he really isn't, because he doesn't really like other dragons because of how they treated him as he was growing up. And I think he has a really unique design, and I really like how he turned out. And yeah, I think he would live somewhere between the desert and the sea kingdom, and I don't really have that much more of a backstory for him. I really like how his ear came out. I am trying to make the hybrids look more unique and stuff. So yeah, I really like, I'm not trying to copy the names that I have for other hybrids, so you can't name him Canyon. I already have a hybrid named Canyon, so that's why I didn't name him, because all that was going through my head was Canyon, and I already had a hybrid from this series named Canyon. So yeah, I think if he were to go through metamorphosis, it would be like flame silk, but after he was born, he wouldn't have silk anymore. And now we're on to Avocado. She is a full leaf wing, and I really like how her design came out. I try to make her look snobby and rich, like her parents are rich. I don't know how well that turned out. I try to give her kind of a disgusted look, like someone was trying to touch her. And I really like how her design came out. I gave her deer horns because I was getting tired of just making normal horns, and I also used a mood board for her, and on that mood board was a deer. So I gave her some deer horns because I really wanted to give her some deer horns. And yeah, I gave her some gold accessories to help push that rich look, I guess. And I really like how her leaf frill came out. I don't know what that thing is called on their head. So yeah, I really like how she turned out, and I think she would be like a snobby rich kid kind of, and her parents are close to royalty because they're really rich, and she doesn't like other dragons, and she only hangs out with other rich kids. And I think one day her parents are gonna, I don't know, make her learn a hard lesson, I guess. She's going to learn to have to be like other dragons, whether they're rich or not. So yeah. And I am getting close to finishing some of the hybrid rows, so I would like to know what y'all think I should do for when I finish a dragon row. I already know that when I finish the hybrid challenge, I'm probably gonna make a show and tell, either like redrawing some of them or something, and I may adopt some out because I'm not gonna keep all of them. And yeah, so I'll see you next time. Here's the grid, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.